In this video, we're going to show you how to replace a front left axle on your Ford Focus. Let's get started. Using a 19mm socket, remove the 4 lug nuts. If your wheel is stuck on, leave 1 lug nut, thread it on. Using a soft face hammer, we're going to hit the rim on the back. Remove the wheel. Using a 32mm socket, remove the axle nut. Push on the axle. Make sure it moves freely inside of the splines. If your axle's not moving freely, take a soft face hammer and hit it. Using a T50 bit and a 15mm socket, we're going to remove the nut off of the ball joint bolt. Remove the bolt. If you need to, you can use a hammer and a punch and pop it out. Using a pry bar, separate the ball joint from the control arm. Using a hook attachment, I'm going to pull down on the control arm. Pop the ball joint out of the knuckle. Push the axle and pull on the knuckle. Make sure that you're not putting any stress on the flexible brake hose. Pull the axle out of the hub. We're going to pop the axle out of the transmission. When we do this, a bunch of fluid's going to come down. Be sure that you have a drain bucket under you. You're going to use a pry bar, get in between the axle, pop it out. Get the axle to pop out. Be sure you have that drain bucket. Remove the axle. When you take the axle out, you're going to want to take a look at the seal that's right here. It's a little rubber seal. You want to make sure it's not torn or ripped. That can cause a leak. Ours is in good condition, so it will be good to put our new axle in. If your seal is ripped, I recommend replacing it. Remove the axle nut. Install the axle, line it up. Using a soft face hammer, we're going to tap it in. Get the axle fully seated. You'll feel it click into place. Install the axle into the hub. Be sure that the ball joint shim is installed. Install the ball joint into the knuckle. Get the bolt started. Put the nut on the back side. Snug it down. Install the axle nut. Torque it to 199 foot-pounds. Torque the ball joint bolt to 46 foot-pounds. Install the wheel. Get the lug nuts started. Snug them down. Torque the lug nuts to 94 foot-pounds in a cross pattern. Once you're done replacing the axle, it's a good idea to check your transmission fluid. Go ahead and pull the dipstick. And be sure that you're still in a safe area. If you need to add fluid, go ahead and do so through this hole. In our case, we're still at a good level. Put the dipstick back in, and you're good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.